Hey, fight fans, this is Jake once again right here, and I'm standing next to Andrea Amaro. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. Now, this is your first time fighting for us in XKO, and as we talked a little bit, it is also your first time to fight right here in the Lone Star State. Tell us what comes to your mind. Are you excited to be in this cage?
I'm excited and honored. Thank you.
No problem. Now, going into this fight, it's your first professional fight. Did anything change up in your preparation for the fight? Anything change with your camp?
No, just work hard, get your ass beat, basically. And, you work to fight.
There you go. Killer demeanor right here with Miss Andrea Amaro right here, fighting Valerie Soto tonight, right here at the XKO cage. Take it back to you guys. Thank you so much.
First man coming in the cage tonight, this next three-round professional Muay Thai fight, Juan Pina. 0 wins, 1 defeat. 170 pounds. Watched him training a little earlier, getting warmed up. Good movement. We'll see how that transfers against this man. And he remained unflinched. I mean, some guys just have the ability. Andrew Sosa has that ability. Andrew Sosa is undefeated in professional Muay Thai, 4-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for 3 rounds of fighting action in the XKO welterweight Muay Thai division. This fight is being brought to you by JD Engineering. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter, 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in 170 pounds, representing Chinjari Muay Thai Carlton. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, Juan Pina. Across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner, trained in Muay Thai, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in 170 pounds, with 3 victories and 1 defeat, representing Siam Star Muay Thai, fighting out of Allen, Texas, Andrew the Brick Wall Sosa.
Well,
referee Steve Armstrong.
Sosa's 3-1. My understanding was 4-0. Seen a lot of Sosa. First time seeing Pina here. Andrew Sosa said we're going to see a new Andrew Sosa, not just a guy that stands there like a brick wall. We're going to see a better version of himself. So we're going to find out right now. Touch of the gloves. Sosa, black with white stripes. Pina, mostly black trunks. Pina southpaw. Sosa working out of the orthodox stance. Again. And right there, there's something. Sosa normally wouldn't move like that. He'd stand there and trade off. But here he's showing. He said, I want to show you something different. Antonio, he told you, he said, this isn't going out of the first round, didn't he?
And that's what he said. You know, he said, I'm not going to be a punching bag this time. I know I'm tough. I know I can take the punches. I know nobody can knock me out. But I'm not going to stand there and get beat like a punching bag. He said, I'm going to move, I'm going to be elusive, and I'm going to change my game.
Well, and so far he has used the cage wisely. He's moved.
I mean, Andrew Sosa is one of the toughest fighters that we know. Yes, he's tough. Yes, he has a brick wall for a head and a chin. And yes, he can take a lot of punishment. But if you don't need to, there's no reason to.
That's exactly right. It's like you say. I mean, he has got there. It's like I've always said. There's two things you can't teach a fighter. You cannot teach them heart, and you cannot teach them a chin. You can't give them that. You're born with that. Sosa's one of those rare individuals that was born with the ability that to put him down is an act of God, basically.
Yeah, you pretty much have to throw everything, the kitchen sink in the house and the tub at him.
I mean, I've seen him. We've seen him stunt.
Right.
But that's a full-on flush, and he's doing some work here with his hands. Like to see again. I mean, this is the pro level. Let's see some elbows. Let's see a little more creativity. You know, stuff that'll really open up a guy, damage your opponent.
Well, I'm telling you right now, this is my first time seeing Juan Pina, and the guy has a solid chin.
Yes, he does.
He's already taken 3 right-handed shots, heavy punches from Sosa, and he just still keeps on coming. I think that these two are really a mirror image of each other.
Yeah, well, that's yet to be seen, obviously. But again, it's going to be interesting. Sosa just has a nice kick by Pina, a little check kick there. But Sosa's definitely throwing harder kicks these days. I mean, he's working with Carlos Moreno. I mean, he's definitely throwing harder. But I go back to it. Look, you know, you're in at this level. This is where front elbows coming up straight up like almost like an uppercut, elbows from the side like a hook. This is where those things, spinning elbows, those are very dangerous things, right, that you can use as opposed to just the gloves. So we're going to finish the first round.
Talk a little bit about what we've seen here. What can we expect in the next round?
Well, we saw two. We definitely saw two guys that were game. Neither one of them head hunting.
Right.
Okay, so none of them were seeing it, really swinging for the fences to try and just knock the other guy out. So both guys, obviously, we know this with Sosa. Now we know with Pina. They both have a good understanding of the fight game, the training, and the skill set. Now it's a matter of can they put that to effectiveness where they're landing it.
And that was one thing that, Sosa said, I'm coming out, expect to see something different. Juan Pina, our first time seeing him. Patient fighter, strong chin. He's being trained, he's being coached over there and cornered by Derwin Lamb, who runs and operates the Powerhouse training facility out of Fort Worth.
That's right.
And Rafael Casillas.
Yep.
Rafael Casillas, you want to talk about if you want somebody in your corner and you are in striking, that is your bread and butter. You cannot have any two people better than Derwin Lamb or Rafael Casillas.
Yeah, I think both those guys from the aspect of striking are phenomenal.
And the thing is they each have their own style. Tonight we're going to see, hopefully in round 2, a little bit of something flavorful, different than we saw in the first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was, it wasn't gangbusters, but neither one of these guys are known for being that kind of, what am I trying to say here? But kind of that quick.
They're not showboaters.
Yeah, they're not showboaters. They're I mean, they're really, they go out, they kind of that yeoman's effort type of fighter, where it's not, don't expect to see a jump spinning 360
no
kick or anything like that. But you're just going to see two guys use their Muay Thai skills. Right. They know them well. And try and punish the other guy and break him down.
And here's the thing, like you said, you're going into round number 2, 3 minutes here between Juan Pina and the brick wall Andrew Sosa. Going back to what you said, you're not going to see the flashy showboat fighter that has the fancy tricks that you're like, man, that was amazing. Man. But what you are going to see with both these guys are the Rocky Balboa epitome of movies.
You know what? That's a great analogy, Antonio.
That's what you're going to see
That's
here.
A great analogy.
The Italian stallion.
That's right. Yeah, because guys that'll gut it out, and they might win
You're going to see
And
the
they went
average.
ugly.
You're going to see the toughest, meanest average Joe. And I say average Joe because you know what? That's what Rocky Balboa started
That's
off
exactly
as.
that's exactly right. I mean, both. That's a couple nice knees by Sosa there, controlling the head of Pina quite well.
You know, you see these guys walking down the street. You want to give these guys a hard time. You're open a can of whoop ass that will take you to your knees. You know, you judge a book by its cover, and they are just brawlers, man. That is a fight.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And now I think what Sosa needs to do here, I mean, you're in this position. When his arm is up and over like that, instead of hooking
Go
around
over
the
top.
elbow, go over the top and use that elbow to slice and cut your opponent.
And that's the thing, you know, when you watch Muay Thai, even though the UFC did not have Muay Thai, I think about Bones Jones. Just a magician with elbows. Or, you know, come to mind, you've been in the fight game for so long, but like you're saying, you need to use these elbows. This is an opportunity to do it.
That's right. Because this is the part of that and your knees are the two weapons that aren't going to be padded that can seriously knock a guy out or cut the guy and make it more difficult for him to fight. And you know, I heard Sosa's corner saying, use the elbows, Sosa, use the elbows when they're in close.
And he's just now starting to. He has the reinforced knees it's allowed to do. But right there, when you're in that clinch, use that elbow. Pepper that face up a little bit. Make him bring his hands up.
Yeah, and
then start working the body.
Yeah, and those are, like I say, when you're using those up, these are little short movements.
Now, you never want to turn your back to your opponent.
Yeah,
ever.
Sosa took a knee there.
Yeah.
Or no, excuse me.
Pena
took a knee there, and I'm not sure.
He had a little flash, not a flash knockout, but he got his bell rung a little bit.
I'm not sure what caused that, but that was definitely a knockdown. I mean, he took that knee.
Wow.
He took that knee because he was hurt. Now there's Sosa right there, and that's that killer instinct Sosa has. He's like, okay, I know this guy's hurt. Now let's try and hurt him again.
You know, talking about both these fighters epitomately being like Rocky Balboa, that has to be frustrating. Like, well, why won't this guy go down?
Yeah.
You know, they're both tough sons of bitches.
Yeah,
you know?
and they're not. Neither one of them are throwing for the fences to try and hit that knockout punch.
Nice leg check.
Yeah, but that's a nice kick. That's a nice kick by Sosa.
There we go.
There's that elbow.
elbow.
There's the elbow we were looking for.
Now, if Sosa can begin the third round like he just ended this second, that's going to get him the win.
Yeah, well, Pina's obviously.
Pina's not phased. I mean, he is,
but to me, he is phased.
Okay.
Because you saw after the front kick, it was kind of.
Did it take the life out of him a little bit?
Yeah, and he's breathing, taking nice big breaths there. I think Andrew Sosa hit him in the body quite a few times with that knee. But Andrew Sosa, needs to be using those elbows.
You know, if you ask both fighters, man, what's going on out there? He's like, man, this guy is tough. This guy is just tough, man.
Well, and there's no doubt about it. And right here, I'm watching Carlos Moreno, his coach, and he's even telling him, he's like use the elbows, come in, use the elbows.
And here we are, and we're talking about
that's what we're looking for. Look at this guy.
Talking about Muay Thai. Let me get this guy in here. Let me bring this guy.
Look at this stud right here.
How y'all doing?
Ooh! Peter Stanovich.
How you doing, Daddy?
How are you, sir?
All right.
Great to see you here. The champ.
You look younger every time I see you.
Well, you're making me spot a little bit there. That's a sexy comment to make to a man. That's a sexy comment to make to a man.
Stop. It's all love, dog.
Great to see you. What do you think?
Man, it looks actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Very entertaining. The first heavyweight fight was off the hook.
Yes.
I thought they were going to gas up the first round. They kept going for the 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
How does that happen?
Yeah, I tell you.
You must have been drinking Space Jam water in the back.
I don't know, but 3 rounds, guys were in shape. Looked like they were having a good time beating the hell out of each other.
And there's 8 fights, 8 Muay Thai fights on this card total?
Total.
Lord Jesus, that makes me feel good.
Yeah, I mean, tremendous.
Yeah, if you love Muay Thai and you got 8 fights on one card, come on, bro.
Yeah,
you don't get no better than that.
Well, as we go to the third and final round of this fight between Pina and Sosa, again, Sosa's corner imploring him, use the elbows. Start using the elbows. You're allowed to use them. Cut this guy. Do some damage with them. So let's see if Andrew Sosa in this third and final round comes out and attempts any of that.
Ooh-wee.
Well, he really throws a hard kick, that's for sure.
I like the combinations. Chinese beats up on Pina.
Yeah, Pina, a lot of good hand combinations. Sosa, boy, just that look.
He's tough. He comes forward. He just comes forward.
That grit and determination on Sosa's face is just.
It's permanent.
It is. I mean, it's just like, you know what? You can't knock me out.
No.
So let's get in here and let's do it.
He should have been chopping at the legs first few rounds.
Yeah.
Somebody just tough as Sosa, he's just going to keep coming forward.
That's exactly right.
The headshots are going to happen. Ooh-wee. But I do have Sosa being up 2 rounds.
I'd agree with you there, Peter. I think the same thing. Just missed.
Oh, wee.
Wow, both guys just missed.
Wee.
I mean, I think we felt the wind off of that.
And the weight.
That's exactly right. but right here, I mean, it's a little surprised referee's not breaking this up.
Oh, nice. That was the first attempt to a sweep. Yeah, I would be a lot, especially in the clinches, we should see a lot more knees, right? When they clinch, knees to a sweep.
That's right.
Beautiful to see.
Sosa.
Right here, sweep, hard sweep.
Yep.
Sosa, Pina should have hit that hard sweep right there.
But both these guys are just pretty much content just to beat the shit out of each other.
That's fine, too.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting the money worth there.
That's right. So, again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and Sosa's had some luck with that straight up the middle front kick.
Sosa keeps coming forward. He's throwing hard.
Yeah, he is. But, again, instead of maybe throwing a hook, I'd like to see him throw an elbow.
Oh, elbow instead, yeah.
You know, because that'll put you away.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's working too hard for these punches.
That's right. That's right.
Here we go. Pina's got to do something. Oh, wait. But when you throw hard, it leaves you open for him and he hits you hard too. So
that's exactly right. Yeah, and
hard sweep right there would have been beautiful. Ooh wee. Might be able to finish right here. Nice. Head kick off of that. Oh, he's tough. Pina's taking some shots.
Pina has shown that he can take some punishment.
Oh, he's taking some shots. Yeah.
He really has shown that he's a durable guy, very much like Sosa. Just missed the liver there.
I thought that was going to put him down right there.
Just kind of like Lauren Benjar in her championship fight as we started the night with a liver shot from hell that won that fight, man. That was beautiful.
Nice.
Again, Pina Pina taking these shots. Sosa, again, Sosa's got that Rocky Balboa mouth look too, doesn't he? He kind of crinkles the mouth like in two. 10 seconds left.
Nice.
And unless there's a surprise here, I think this is probably going to go the way of
Andrew
Sosa. Andrew Sosa.
Oh, does he end it though?
And that's what I'm wondering.
Does he end it though?
And then,
is it done?
He's good. Look, Steve Armstrong, are you all right? Are you all right? Come out to me. Let me see your hands. He's like,
I would too.
And the mercy of Sosa.
Oh, my God.
The mercy of Sosa. You see him pull it?
Bro.
He pulled it, brother. He was doing it, too.
Bro.
He was going to do it.
Oh, that would have been nasty.
And he pulled it.
Oh, that's
I got to tell you, that's a good sportsman right there.
Oh, my God.
That's a good sportsman. Andrew Sosa.
Oh, my God.
That was awesome.
Very good.
Well, Peter's been on, it was a surprise, but we're sure glad that you came in and helped call that last round, brother.
Absolutely.
Really glad.
The
That's
pleasure
awesome.
was mine.
That's
Jesus.
awesome, man.
Boy, you look fine. Boy, look at that suit. Look.
And here we go. We're going to go check out the judges' decision. That was Peter Sanonik, the 5th, your XKO Muay Thai champion of the world. Let's go check out and see what the outcome is here. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fighting action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges score the bout 30-25, 30-27, and 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Andrew the Brick Wall Sosa. All right, Andrew, I'm in here with you. What a tough opponent in Juan Pina. We were down there talking about it. You two are pretty much the Rocky Balboa of the night. Neither one wanting to go down in the fight, both tough as hell. Walk us through that last 10 seconds of the third round when he went down to the ground.
Last 10 seconds, like when I started to throw the punch, he hadn't put his hand on the ground. So he put it down and I let it back just a little bit. I was like, whoa, oh. But it was already too late to completely stop it. So I apologize, not trying to be dirty or anything like that. So, but dude was tough. The last 10 seconds, I was intending to take him out in the first, but he did a good job crowding me and everything. My coaches readjusted me. Thank you for that. But dude was tough. I hit him with some hard shots to that body. He didn't go down, so props to him.
You know, one thing we were talking about earlier tonight, Andrew, is that you're going to be a different fighter. We're going to see a different version of you. You know, you're not going to stand there and take the punches, even though you have never been knocked out. You are the brick wall for a reason because you're tough as hell. And tonight we did see a different fighter. You were very elusive. Tell us a little more about that.
I was definitely trying to be that. You saw me start to move my head in the third. I was started then. A little bit of the brick wall stubbornness was in the first but later on, I stepped it up. My coach has been working with me to keep my hands up, and I did some of it. I know he's going to get on me and come back to the drawing board and not get hit ever. But I forever used my toughness as my first priority and grounded people out to get third round TKOs. And I said I need to stop that. The toughness needs to be a second-hand thing, a last resort, not what I entertain people on and what I win on. I've messed up my MMA career, my MMA record, rather, by being tough instead of being technical. In this one, I tried to put on more kicks instead of just being a boxer. I tried to throw some elusive stuff. I'm trying to become better, and that way I can stay in this career longer, too.
Well, we are so glad to see you in here. The brick wall, Andrew Sosa.
If I could holler at my sponsor real quick, it's Hada Boxing Club in Frisco. Man, it's a great class. You all should come up there. And also come up to Siam Star Muay Thai in Allen with Soul Fighters MMA. They're the best. They're really helping me become a better fighter. Thank you for all my friends and everyone's support coming to help me out and cheer for me. I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew the Brick Wall Sosa.